Welcome to English Stories Journey. Listen, relax, and grow your English with every story. It was late evening on December 23rd. The train station was almost empty. Cold wind moved across the platform, and snowflakes floated like tiny white feathers. Emma pulled her scarf closer to her face. She felt the tiredness of the whole year on her shoulders. When the train arrived, the warm air inside touched her cheeks. She found her seat by the window. Next to her sat a quiet man in a dark coat. He held a small gift box in his hands, wrapped very simply with red paper. He didn't look up. He didn't say a word. Emma sat down gently and opened her book, but she didn't read. Something about the man felt heavy, like he was carrying a story he never told. The train began to move, humming softly through the snowy fields. For a long time, neither of them spoke. Emma felt a strange loneliness. So she finally said, "Hi, I'm Emma. Going home for Christmas?" The man lifted his eyes, surprised but polite. "Yes," he answered. "My name is Daniel. It's been many years since I visited home." His voice was warm but sad at the same time. Emma didn't push. She waited. And after a moment, Daniel continued on his own. "I fought with my father. We didn't talk for almost 5 years. This year, something changed in me. So, I'm going back. I don't know if he wants to see me." Emma nodded slowly. Her heart felt heavy for him. "I understand," she said quietly. "This year was difficult for me too. I ended a long relationship. I felt lost for months." Daniel looked at her with gentle eyes. "It's strange," he said. "We sit next to strangers and suddenly we say honest things." Emma smiled. "Maybe trains make people honest." Outside, night covered the fields. The world was dark, except for small yellow lights from distant houses. Inside the train, everything felt warm and safe. Emma and Daniel shared simple stories. Their childhood Christmas mornings, their biggest mistakes, their dreams that still lived inside them. The gift box in Daniel's hands made Emma curious. He held it carefully, almost nervously. "Is that for your father?" she asked softly. Daniel looked down at the red box. "No," he said. "It's complicated." He didn't explain more. The mystery made Emma wonder, but she didn't ask again. Around midnight, the train suddenly slowed down. A voice from the speaker said, "Due to heavy snow, we must stop for a while." Passengers sighed. Some complained. But Emma and Daniel looked at each other and smiled. They kept talking. At one moment, Daniel asked, "Emma, what do you really want next year?" She thought for a moment. "Peace," she said. "I want peace inside me. And maybe hope?" Daniel nodded. "I want forgiveness," he said, "from my father and also from myself." The train stayed still for almost an hour. Snow fell silently around them like a soft, white blanket. Finally, the train started again. Emma's stop was coming soon. She felt sad to leave this strange, warm conversation. When the train slowed down at her station, she stood up. "I'm really glad we talked. It made this night special." Daniel smiled softly. "Emma, I want to give you something." He held out the small red box. Emma blinked. "What? No, it's yours. I can't." "It's not for my father," Daniel whispered. "It's for someone who needs it. Someone who maybe doesn't know her own strength." Emma slowly took the box. Her hands shook a little. Daniel added, "Don't open it until you get home." Emma stepped off the train. The cold air touched her face. She watched the train leave slowly. Daniel waved at her once. She waved back. Then he disappeared into the night. Emma walked home through quiet, snowy streets. The world felt different, softer, warmer. When she finally sat in her room, she opened the box. Inside, she found a simple silver key and a small note that said, "A key for new beginnings. You are stronger than this year. Don't be afraid to open new doors. D." Emma froze for a moment. A stranger on a train had given her something she didn't know she needed. But then she noticed something else. Another line, written very lightly. "Thank you for helping me find the courage to go home." Emma touched the key and felt tears in her eyes. Not sad tears, warm, grateful ones. And in that moment, she understood. Sometimes Christmas doesn't give us answers. Sometimes it gives us people, just for one night, who change something inside us forever. She whispered into the quiet room, "Thank you, Daniel." Outside her window, snow kept falling softly, as if the world itself was starting again. Thank you for listening. Like and subscribe for more English stories.